Happy Friday, YouTube. It's your girl V, the Notary. Hope you guys are doing well. So before we get into this juicy topic that I have for y'all today, first and foremost, my apologies because I have been MIA, MIA on y'all the last 2-3 weeks between being sick and traveling. I went to Dreamville Fest and I went to Jamaica and just got back a couple days ago. And in Jamaica, I got sick again, you guys. It's not as bad as it was before, but I've been up and down, having fun in the bed. So it's just a lot going on. So my apologies, but I wanted to make sure that I come and talk to you guys today. So I have a very hilarious, interesting topic for you guys. And it's kind of like, y'all love my story time. So it's kind of like a story time as well. But I wanted to talk to you guys because I wanted to tell y'all I had to block a client this morning. And I was like, I got to come talk to the people about this. I had to block a client. And let me tell you guys how this client kind of was grooming me to try to hit on me and has been like, I don't want to say stalking because I think that the stalking word is like overused, but the client has definitely been pressing me out in a way, that's like annoying and inappropriate. So I was like, okay, let me just be done with this client. So let me give you guys the background on the situation. About 2 months ago, I had a loan signing, regular loan signing, kind of, sort of. It went well. I won't say that I was uncomfortable at the loan signing, but I knew that the gentleman kind of liked me, or was interested in me immediately when I, did the loan signing. He was kind of, too much like personal talk, too much like he kind of was touching my hand and I'm like, okay. And too much just like googly eyes, you know what I mean? So after the loan signing, like literally 2 hours later, the gentleman had texted me, oh, you're so beautiful. I just wanted to tell you that, I know you, whatever, you know what men be saying. And so I didn't think too much of it. I'm like, oh, thank you. I appreciate that, kind of keep it moving. And then again, mind you, the initial loan signing was like 2 months ago. So then the gentleman, like 2 days later, texts me like, good morning. I'm like, what? I'm just like, oh, good morning, because, whenever I close out signings, I always, let the clients know about, services that I provide to them, let them know that I can, I'm a mobile, notary, etc. If you need any services, whatever. So he texts me good morning. So I'm just like kind of looking at the phone like, what? And he was just like, I just hope you have a good day, right? So then like a week later, he texted me again and then called later. And I'm like, what is this man want? You know what I'm saying? Like what? So, and I know a lot of realtors deal with this. There's a lot of fine realtors. And I have, a couple realtor friends. I know that realtors tend to deal with this a lot. As a realtor, I'm a realtor as well. I haven't dealt with really anything like this, but I know, some of the really popular realtors, they deal with stuff like this, and people kind of wasting their time just to get them to, be able to spend time with them, or having them show houses when they have no intention of buying a home. They just want to be around you because they're interested in you. And so, I think these industries, this is not uncommon, but this is like the first time that it's kind of really made me uncomfortable to the point where I have to be done with it. So anyway, so he texts me and called me. So I didn't answer the call. I just text back and I'm like, hi, I don't know if you meant to call me or not. And, I'm just checking in on you, just seeing how you're doing. So I'm like, okay, so this is turning into like something else, you know what I mean? So in between the last couple of months, like every week he kind of sends me a text and I just, how you doing? Hope you have a good day, and kind of ignore it. So mind you, I was out of town, in Jamaica. So earlier on Monday, he sends me a text like, oh, I need some documents notarized, can, I meet up with you this week? And so I'm just kind of like, okay, because again, I'm building my business, I'm trying to ignore. People are going to always think you're attractive or not attractive or whatever, but that, as long as people are not making you totally uncomfortable, or just being inappropriate, because he technically he wasn't just egregious or inappropriate. So I'm like, okay, asking him what he needs notarized. And so, I'm like, well, I'll be back on this day. I'm out of the country. I can do it this day, right? So I go, and it's some bank documents, and he needs like 3 documents notarized. And this is yesterday. I go over to his home to notarize the documents. And so, he's like, oh, do you want some wine? I'm like, no. And then I'm just thinking like, okay, literally at that moment, and I have some things to protect me. So I definitely went over there with that, just so that y'all know. So I'm like, okay, this is the last time that if I ever do business with this gentleman, and I probably, I know what y'all are going to say. Y'all are going to say, you should have had him meet you at a public place, and you're probably right. But at that moment, I'm like, okay, once he asked, did I want some Pinot Grigio? I'm like, okay, this is the last time I'm going to ever come to his home. And it'll probably be the last time that I even do business with him. So I'm like, no, I'm good. And I'm like, I actually have to get out of here pretty quickly. So, whatever. So we notarize the documents. And so he wants to give me a hug after the loan signing. So I'm like, Lord Jesus, what weird situation am I in? So I give him a hug. And so then he asked me, like, when I'm leaving, if he could take me out. And I'm like, no, I appreciate your business, but I absolutely don't date clients. I think that there's definitely a rigid line that needs to be there, but I appreciate your business. I hope you have a great day. So when I leave, this is yesterday, he called me. And so I'm like, oh, what the? I answered the phone. I'm like, hey, how's it going? And is everything okay? I just hope that I didn't make you uncomfortable, but I really am interested in you, and I hope you change your mind. And I'm like, well, I'm fine. But I do mean what I said when I said, like, there needs to be a rigid line. So that he tries to keep the conversation going, and then, I hang up. You notice this man text me this morning. Good morning, y'all. So then normally I just block people, right? And which I did end up blocking him, but normally, because I'm like I will ghost you if I need to, block you queen. So I'm just like, I see the text message, and I'm like, if I didn't make myself clear, I want to make sure that you understand that, because after he said good morning, he's trying to have small talk, how, as if we're dating or something. And I'm just like, I don't want to cross that line with you. So I just want to once again reiterate and make sure you understand. And so then he's like, well, I just want to get to know you, let's just have dinner. I blocked him right after that, you guys. I definitely blocked this gentleman. And this is so sad, because it's like, and this is, I'm sure women probably do this to men too. So I don't want to just make this a thing where this only happens to women. But why people can't just listen to what you say? And, I'm trying to really have a business. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to really be professional, and I'm trying to do good work and keep it moving. Why can't you take no for an answer and not make the situation weird? Because now I'm not ever going to see you again, never responding. I'm never going to, you're no longer my client. Okay. I don't care. Find another notary. But I just wanted to talk to y'all and just tell you guys that, number one, obviously this type of stuff happens. So, there's no need to be rude. I just try to keep it professional, but at the same time, if you're uncomfortable, I'm trying to think, if he was cute, would I have entertained him? Because he wasn't cute. I don't think I would have even. I really do. When I mean what I say, like, I really do want to keep a cool head and keep things professional and not go there with clients. But I just wanted to make this video, one, to let you guys know that this is a possibility, and to also empower you to not be afraid to let someone know, like, if you're not interested or you're uncomfortable, and to cut the situation short. Now, again, I should not have gone to his house for the second time. I should have said, oh, okay, well, I'll meet you at a Starbucks or whatever, and that is the lesson to take from this. Because I don't really think it's nothing. If you shoot your shot, if you're interested in someone, as long as you're respectful, shoot your shot. I'm not even necessarily mad at him for doing that. I guess I'm annoyed with, like, the not listening. I'm not interested. I'm not going out with you. Like I said, that, like, I would prefer to keep it professional. Let's keep it professional, right? But yeah, don't be afraid to call people out or let them know, like, I'm uncomfortable, or, next time I meet with you, we're going to have to do it in a public place, or to cut the situation short. You have to make sure that your safety is number one. And I don't want to make it, dramatic, like I just felt so unsafe. It was just more of my uncomfortability. I just was kind of like, oh God, another one of these situations. But you don't know, people are crazy. You just never know when a situation is going to go left. So I just thought that was interesting. I was like, okay, this is my first little situation when a client kind of is like, attracted to you, or, interested in you, dating you or whatever. And I think I handled it pretty well. So I just want to see what y'all think. I was laughing because I was like, dang, you can't even be professional out here without someone trying to take you out. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm curious too, men, do y'all deal with situations like this? Have you ever had a client try to take it too far? Excuse me. And if so, how did you handle it? Ladies, same for you guys. Give me, let's talk about this in the comments. But yeah, moving forward for me, I'm just going to, if I'm uncomfortable, if I have any type of inkling that the client may have interest in me, I'm going to just request that we, meet in a public place. So I just wanted to give y'all my little story time and let you guys know, what I'm up to, which is I have been having more loan signings, not as much these past 2 weeks as I have been, like, under the weather and traveling. Actually 3 weeks, but I have been doing more loan signings. I've been getting a lot more notifications for loan signings, so I'm curious to know if it's been the same for you guys. And I'm going to make sure that I film some content every week. Heads up, I am going out of the country again in June, and I'll be out of the loop again for like 2 weeks. So mid-June, I'm going to be out of the loop. But outside of that, I will be, bringing you guys some really cool content, and even some more stuff on building your, business and working with the government. So you guys drop down in the comments. Let me know how you guys have been doing. If you guys have any questions, let me know. And as always, please like, subscribe, and share. And I will talk to you guys a little bit later this week. Bye-bye.